Lafayette, a city and parish that is flourishing before our very eyes, from shopping and cuisine, to festivals and traditions. Lafayette needs a government that will keep up and compete with other parishes in the state of Louisiana and other counties in the United States when it comes to economic growth. We need someone who knows, one who not only knows a few things, but every damn thing, and that person is Dore. Dore knows everything about playing golf on the best courses in Lafayette as he explains to his subordinates how the upper management plays wonderful rounds of golf on company time.
At the concert on Thursday.
Oh, look, I know.
You can't find a fucking management
I'll tell you what,
in the fucking building.
they're probably out of Spanish Trail playing golf.
Well, they are, all of them. It's not a secret. They just come and go and get played.
It's freaking hilarious, dude.
But look, they just fucking, it was all over. They did an email that they're going to do a PD golf tournament on a Thursday.
Yep.
Starting at noon.
Yep.
What does that say? Everybody's going to be taking off that day. Now, corporals and sergeants and stuff, they're going to have to take adjusted vacation. But them captains and them majors, they're just going to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fucking bullshit.
Dore is the man for the job, so much so that even his supervisors on the police department are considered dumbasses in Dore's eyes.
Ned Fowler said the other day, Bert said something, they were talking about stocks and all that, and the FERCON. And Bert said, you working on your million, huh? He said, oh no, I passed my million, I'm working on my second. Now the guy's got 31 years here. He's working on his second million, and his wife makes over $120,000 a year. How dumb is that? How dumb is that?
Why is he still here?
Why don't you leave, live on your wife's salary, let your million build interest to $2 million, and you still got your salary coming in? How retarded is that? How stupid is that? That's just retarded, man.
Dore graduated from Vermilion Parish State University with a bachelor's degree in sociology, and obtained his master's degree in finance from the University of Delcom at Dock Number 3.
Gonna get his medical doctor.
Oh my God.
Look, I read the fucking article. Emperor says in there, they accept 100% liability of all personnel they've taken from the city. What is the problem? Why can't? Well, look, and then he calls Kelly, who's on the retirement, dumb like he is. What's the procedure for me to file an appeal? Oh, I don't know.
Out of Dore's 99 years on Earth, he's only been proven wrong about one issue, when he predicted that Major Lorraine Richard, who was a lieutenant at the time, wasn't smart enough to pass the test to be promoted to captain. But on this day, Dore was suffering from a massive migraine headache that he very seldom gets, from his brain storing so much knowledge.
Now, what number is she for Gap 2? She's
this guy's still in here.
Yeah.
And because her goal is, she's not leaving until she makes captain.
Well, that might be 10, 15 years.
She wants...
She can't pass the test.
Well, DA's gone.
Yeah. And that was her protection, that's right.
Dore was not only the first person to formulate a formula to fix Lafayette Consolidated Government's budget, but he was also the first person in the world to figure out the formula to getting all sides of the Rubik's Cube to match. Dore knows that it's totally wrong to make a difference when it comes to investigating and disciplining within the police department, as he explained to his constituents how Chief Kraft ignores alleged payroll fraud by Captain Arcino.
If Ed McLean would have been a captain or major, he wouldn't have gotten fired.
No,
he got fired because he was a corporal.
That's right. Absolute, no question.
He got fired because he was a corporal, and his wife was eating up about $50,000 in medical bills a year.
Dwayne Arsenault stole from the city, payroll fraud, everything else you can imagine from the city. And majors, captains, and chiefs all knew about it, and nobody did a fucking thing about it. Nothing. Norbert did the same thing when he was working down here because Dwayne did it.
Dore was asked, Why isn't certain individuals who are being investigated by internal affairs polygraphed and others are? Dore's thesis statement shocked the universe and was immediately placed in college textbooks around the world.
Well, because those were ranking people. That's the difference. That's the difference. It's been like that forever. Forever. They always do that. If you have any kind of rank, you can do whatever you want, pretty much. Look, Jimmy
Smith's another one.
Fired.
You're right.
Fired.
And he said they told Rob was it Ario?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. And they wouldn't do that because it was
Ario and
it was your word against his word, and they wouldn't do that.
And look, it wasn't his word against his word, because I was the witness.
Yeah.
And they didn't even interview me.
They never interviewed you in that?
No.
Dore knows every last departmental policy there is, including the one he was breaking when speaking negatively about the department and his supervisors, to include the city CAO D. Stanley. But most importantly, Dore knew not a damn thing would be done to him for doing so.
Listen, we worked a race like 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago. Terry Head, Dwayne Freedom, Major Overservices, and IA Lieutenant are at the race. Paul Taylor is at the race. He has a paddle holster, and that is it. No magazine, no radio, no baton, no handcuff. There's a paddle holster. You know what was there? Not a fucking word. Not a fucking word.
Were they in uniform?
But you can bet if a Corporal P.O. would have shown up like that, he'd have been written up. He'd have been written up. That's the problem with the department.
Not only does Dore know more than you and I, but even Chief Crafton D. Stanley better take his advice when he decides to share some.
You gotta go.
He has a meeting with D. Stanley.
Yeah.
And D. Stanley says, well, what if I can get you a position at the police department that you don't have to be on the road? Would you stay then? He said, well, yeah, but there's no position like that. He said, well, how about a homicide detective? He said, well, there's no such thing as a homicide detective. It's a person detective. Well, how about if I give you that? He said, well, for Mardi Gras, they still have to work in uniform. Well, how about if I can exempt you from that? D. Stanley saying this game, yeah, I would stay. And I want to stay. I want to keep my job, but I'm at a point I can't. So he says, I'll take care of that. I can make it happen. So then the chief called me in 10 days later and tells me, listen, there's no police position we can put you in. But how about if I give you a civilian job in the police? How about if I give you? I don't have to take a test or anything. How about if I give you a civilian job in the police force? Well, like I told you, I said, first of all, there's no civilian job that's going to pay you what you're making as a department. At the police
not
department.
at 15 years, no.
So, don't even look at that. You tell her, chief, listen, how about if you help me get my fucking medical retirement and I can get the fuck out of here? And we don't have no problem. You don't have a problem, I don't have a problem. How about that? You know?
Dore knows that Kraft has overstayed his welcome as chief of police, and it's just time to go.
What is the longest a chief has stayed in your time? Kraft?
Yeah.
Really? He just don't want to give it up, huh?
No, he don't. He told somebody, and I laughed, and asked him why I was laughing. He told somebody that he wants to be the longest serving chief. And I said, well, that's kind of fucked up. And they're like, why? I said, he should have said, I want to be the best chief. Well,
Fucking, Darryl Gates, 26 years as the chief.
yeah.
That was the chief.
Not only is Dore an expert in law enforcement, finance, mechanical engineering, vehicle maintenance, aircraft piloting, business management, government, preventive medicine, and even race relations, Listen to Dore explain how Chief Kraft used Major Jackie Alfred, sort of like Master Candy utilized Steven in the movie Django, just a way to deflect the blame of racism away from him and keep the blacks off his back.
Yeah, he just but he does nothing. That was the part. Wanted to better himself, and the Chief fucking just idolized him. And that's what pisses me off the most, because the Chief hated him. But now the Chief needs him to keep the black people off of his back.
What black people?
You know, if something would happen in the black community.
In the community?
Because you see with Major Alfred, when Kraft was running for team, Major Alfred had spread the word of Kraft was a racist. So now, he got Jackie Alfred right there doing whatever he wants to do. And so Jackie, Chief's this and Chief's that, he's great and all this stuff, because he gets to do anything he wants. So it keeps the race problem away from him. Fuck your department. Because like I say, Jackie Alfred will fuck the sector. If he doesn't know that, he's dumb.
Jackie's gone too, because Dwayne did everything for him. He was his voice, he did all his paperwork.
Dore, he knows. He knows new laws that will be passed. He knows the best cars and trucks to buy. He knows what the weather will be like 3 years from now. He knows the real reason Chuck was fired from Channel 10. He knows if you are sleeping. He knows if you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. If you thought Bo knew, well, Bo doesn't know shit when it comes to Dore. So on election day, vote Dore for city parish president. This message was endorsed by Butterbean and the Confederate cults of Acadiana, where their motto is, "We'll brainwash you and make you move away, just to see if it works." This short film is a satire. And this campaign is totally fiction, but the recording are 100% true.